Today I stand before the United Nations General Assembly to share the extraordinary progress we've made. In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. America's economy is booming like never before. Since my election, we've added $10 trillion in wealth.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favorite Bible verses are, and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
you
like?
No, I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible, the whole Bible is an incredible, I joke, very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
You saw the Joe Biden for President campaign smear your son as a white supremacist. What was your reaction?
How dare him do that to my son? That's my son that he did that to. And I'm not going to back down from him. And he is not a white supremacist. He's not a racist. He's my son, and I know him, and he is none of that, what Joe Biden said.
So there's no, as far as I know, and we looked today, but I don't think there's any evidence at all that that's true. I don't think there's, online evidence or video evidence showing your son endorsing extremist racial positions. Is there?
No, there isn't. Kyle, he's a caring young man. He went to Kenosha to help people. And what Joe Biden did and showed my son's picture, his image, and labeled him as a white supremacist, I will take him down.
Well, he's not the only one. I mean, the people around Biden have casually attacked very many people with that label, which is a very serious thing to call someone, as you know, in this country. The FBI will investigate you for it. So it's not a small thing at all. Why do you think he did that?
Because to win the election, cheaters don't win. And he used my son's image to get votes.
Yeah. Have they, has the Biden campaign, the people around Joe Biden, have they responded to you in any way?
No. What I know of, no. I don't know about the lawyers or anything like that, but towards me and my family, no.
So where's your son now?
My son is in Kenosha County Jail at the moment. He's been there for 77 to 79 days there. We're raising money to try to get him home. I just need people to help me to bring my son home. Please donate anything you can.
That's interesting. I think I can segue this to a little bit of the way that some of the media deals with you, is that you, because you are fact-based, you talk fast, you don't care. I mean, you genuinely don't care about people's feelings. I know you pretty well now. You don't. That they
outside of my immediate family. Yeah, that's it.
maybe your wife. But that they don't know how to respond to that then, because they're used to dealing in a realm that is all about that. So now you come out and you're like, no, this is the way it is.
In order for you to be respected on an individual level, that means that I'm not going to respect you on the group level.
Right.
Meaning I'm not, that your group identity doesn't mean anything to me. Your individual identity means everything to me, but your group identity means nothing to me. Okay, so you're a supposedly objective journalist calling policies with which you disagree barbaric and suggesting only one side of the political aisle has ideas. So I just want to point out that I wish you would at least be honest in your own biases.
Mr. Shapiro, I know that broadcasting in America is now so polarized.
You purport to be an objective journalist. BBC purports to be an objective down-the-middle network. It obviously is not. It never has been. And you as a journalist are proceeding to call one side of the political aisle ignorant, barbaric, and sending us back to the Dark Ages. Why don't you just say that you're on the left? Is this so hard for you? Why can't you just be honest?
Mr.
Seriously,
Shapiro,
it's a serious question.
Mr. Shapiro, if you only knew how ridiculous that statement is, you wouldn't have said it. So let's move on. You described Mr. Obama's State of the Union address in 2012 as fascist mentality in action. You said they should turn their badge in as a Jew.
Yes, I believe that if you are somebody who takes Judaism seriously, that comes along with ideological commitment.
For example, you said Israelis like to build, Arabs like to bomb crap and live in open sewage. No, actually, it wasn't what you went on to do and say. You are correct about the slur on Arabs. It's not all Arabs that want to live in open sewage and blow things up. It's just Palestinians. Would you vote for Mr.
I think it's pretty evident from your own questions exactly what you are, sir.
Trump?
You know, I'm not inclined to continue an interview with a person as badly motivated as you as an interviewer. So I think we're done here. I appreciate your time, sir.
All right.
Well,
thank you for your time and for showing that.
Can't draw. I think this. Well, that's true, but people can't loot. People can't commit crimes because then that's a violation of other people's rights.
But the police can kill people.
No, they can't. They shouldn't.
But they have been.
They have been, and now people are looting, and both are crimes.
No, and now people are rising up. That's what it is. People is rising up. It ain't looting.
Is this rising up?
I'm gonna tell you. Is it justice when the black man got to die for something he ain't even do? Ask that.
No, it's not justice.
No, it's not.
Neither is looting and rioting.
No, I'm gonna tell you what.
Neither is shooting innocent people.
I'm gonna tell you what is looting, and I'm gonna tell you what.
Breaking into a store.
I'm gonna tell you who is getting treated unfairly.
Okay.
Black people is getting treated unfairly. We built this country, this world, and yet we still getting treated like we animals. That's what's looting.
So
stealing our time.
What should happen?
Stealing our time. Stealing our time. We could be spending with our families instead of going out here and working these jobs to pay taxes for the same police officers who don't give a fuck about us. That's why the people are looting, because y'all showing us that there is no future. Without no peace, there is no future.
Okay. Is it art? Is this your business?
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Is this your business?
Thank you, bro.
It's not your business?
The interview is over. I'm gonna start recording. You keep harassing.
Is this a business?
Yeah.
Is it your business?
No.
Okay. Let's have someone call the police about if it's to find out if it's a business.
And the circle is complete. Ah, yes. And now Crowder has achieved his ultimate form. Yes, the male Karen, the Ken, if you will, is here. Yeah, well, lost the intellectual debate. Yes, didn't have the vigor to keep going, so, yeah, gonna have to play the racist card. Well, yeah, I guess, by you people, he means, yeah, racist people. That's it.
The kicking in of windows and looting.
Who's supposed to be Superman? Fake ass Clark Kent hairstyle wearing ass boy.
Oh, sounds pretty racist.
Racist?
Yeah, it sounds pretty racist.
Cause you look like a fake ass Superman with that weak ass haircut.
Speaking of spouses, yes. Did you know that being married is healthy for you, at least when it comes to Alzheimer's disease or dementia or things like that? This group did a study. They first interviewed middle-aged people around 50 in the 1970s and 1980s, and then they came back to look at them 21 years later. Those who were married at that point in their life, in the midpoint of their life, ended up having much fewer cases of Alzheimer's than those who are divorced, single, widowed, etc.
I'm kind of conflicted on this one, because on one hand I think my wife keeps me sane because I lose everything and she helps me find it, but I leave cabinets open. Did your husband leave cabinets open?
That first thing you said.
Losing things, right?
Yeah.
But I leave these cabinets open all over the house. I come back in the room and they're closed, and so sometimes I think I'm losing my marbles a little bit. Then I realize she just likes to come behind me and close things and put things away.
I'm just amazed that they thought about doing this study in this by interviewing people in the 1970s and the 1980s. The average age is 50, and they see that they keep it together. I find this somewhat different. Leave it to the Finns and Swedes to come up with something.
Don't look at me, pal.
Because we keep marrying other species and other ethnics and other.
Are you sure you're not suffering from some of the causes
Swedes,
of dementia right now?
See, the problem is the Swedes have pure genes because they marry other Swedes, because that's the rule. Finns marry other Finns, so they have a pure society. In America, we marry everybody. Okay. So we marry Italians and Irish.
So this study does not apply.
Does not apply to us.
Huh. You are a
amazing
scientist.
deduction, Kilmeade.
Scientist.
Those are
Dr. Kilmeade.
That's how I feel.
Thank you for filling us in on that,
Let's see how he
Italian
feels.
Irish man.